All right, time for some more Flight Simulator extravaganza. I want to go to British Columbia, then make my way all the way up to Alberta. So basically, we're going to be flying from British Columbia all the way to Alberta. Should be pretty cool. Some excellent sightseeings, looking at that National Forest of British Columbia, and also some small towns there around the area in the mountains. But for the most part, it's very remote. When you go past Vancouver, when you go up there in the middle of the center of northeast British Columbia, it's pretty much just nothing but forest and forest for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles. And same thing when you go to Alberta. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have our G36 here, single propeller, can go up to I think 14,000 feet or 18,000 feet. I'm sorry, 18,000 feet altitude, which is pretty good. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's fly. There it is. It should be a smooth experience. It should be. For us to enjoy. Got my Thrustmaster here. My handy dandy Thrustmaster. Hot SX1 yoke. Now, depending on my internet speed, this rendering really depends on how well is your internet rendering that imagery data from Azure. Also in the news, I'm sure everybody have heard about this. I don't need to tell you. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! There's some cruise ships over here. I don't need to tell you that the Xbox Series S, it's $300, and it's going to be available in November or October, I think October. And then you got Xbox Series X, November 10th, for $500, which honestly is a pretty good deal if you really think about it. And I knew it's not going to be 600. Part of me was like, there's no way it's going to be 600, because if PlayStation 5 is going to be selling theirs for 500, the last thing Phil Spencer wants to do is get another boo. So it was exactly what I predicted, man. Guys, it was exactly what I predicted. 500. Everybody's been saying, no, man, it's not going to be 500. Turns out to be 500. So let's look up the scenery here a little bit. It's pretty cool. So we're going east of Vancouver. We're going out to the mountains. Also, I need to adjust my speed here. I'm kind of not so familiar with this airplane, to be honest. So I'm trying to kind of get myself situated here to see where the adjustment for the speed notch is.
Cargo jet 301 is out of 5,900 feet for 3,000 feet. Cargo jet 301 Vancouver approach, continue to correct as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
What's up, Rendell? How you doing? All right. I think can adjust it just down a bit. Oh, we can adjust the... Oh, there we go. RPM controls. That's right. Keep it to 90. Yeah, I'll keep it to 90. 89. $89.89. That's fine. By the way, there was a new update for Flight Simulator 2020, and the update actually, I've noticed once I installed this new update, firmware update, that it runs a bit smoother. I'm also using a 130% rendering scale for the resolution with 60 FPS. This is pure 60 FPS on a high-end settings, so it should look pretty good for you guys, depending on if you're on a cell phone or tablet or a TV. I don't know how you're watching me, but either way, it should look good. All right, so now we're entering the center of British Columbia. This is where, this is Grizzlies country, like Kodiak bear and grizzlies. You know, this is where you're gonna encounter a bunch of grizzlies in this area. So we're gonna increase our altitude slightly, so. Oh. A lot of, hold on. A lot of turbulence here. Yes, I heard your last transmission. Hold on.
500.
Let's make a sharp turn here. And
Cargo Jet 301, you are 10 miles east of Vancouver. Contact Vancouver Tower on 124.0 when inbound.
alright, that's better. Let's do a external view. Hold on.
Cargo Jet 301.
Let's do an external view. Be much better. For us to do some sightseeing here. Man, this is so beautiful here. Look at that. The nature, the lakes.
Vancouver approach Lufthansa 4902 is out of 7,500 feet for 3,000 feet. Lufthansa 4902 Vancouver approach, continue to correct as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Wow, that's just beautiful, man. Look at that. Oh, no. Oh, man. Turbulence. Oh, my lord. I'm gonna try a different airplane. I don't know. This one is really not handling the sheer, the wind gust up in the mountains. So let's go with let's do like a beech craft, not like the beech craft, like an airplane that we can. Let's do the one where we can land on the water, on the lake, and look at the lake and look at the nature. Let's go with a different one. Hold on, because we need something where we can land on the lake and then look at the nature, explore the nature. So we're gonna go with something different. This one is just not handling that turbulence that well. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess it really wasn't designed to handle sheer wind gust. Because I'm using the live weather, and the live weather also brings the wind, certain wind speed that's out there currently in British Columbia. And now we're entering September, and then soon October. This is where out there, you know, you might see your first snow in September up there in British Columbia. I'm not kidding. In some parts out there, like a north central British Columbia, you probably will see some snow this month, 100%. So let's change airplane. I want to go with something else, something where we can. I think I might know a good plane, like this one. Let me see. We'll go with this. With the Cub Crafter X Cub, 126 knots. We'll go with this one. And then we'll go to world map. And then we'll continue flying. We'll go from Vancouver, it says departure. And we're gonna go all the way to Calgary International, set as arrival. That would be in Alberta, northern Alberta. Look where we are. We're like way out there, man. Pacific Northwest. And this right here, you know, crossing these mountains, gonna be, these Rocky Mountains, gonna be very, very difficult. But we'll give it a try. That plane really wasn't ideal for what I was going for. You know, so I made a mistake there. That's awesome, Rendell. What kind of TV are you using, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, I think we're in a member chat, just to let everybody know. I think it's perfect for you to become a member. A lot of people ask me, why am I doing a member chat? I think we're in a member chat, are we? Yes. A couple of reasons. Number one, it wouldn't be fair for me to live stream and let anybody come in, let any kind of spammers and abusers and freeloaders come in just to spam, to screw up the experience for my members. You know, my members are paying a monthly subscription, so this is the benefit they're getting. They can send requests, they can talk to me, they can engage in conversations, and they'll have my full attention because they're members. Now, if you're somebody who's considering becoming a member, you should, man. You know, I do talk to all my members. I don't, ignore, but I don't feel going to a public clusterfuck of freeloaders and whatnot. It's just not worth it to me. 55-inch Sony 900H. Well, that's excellent, man. It's still a good TV. Like I said, Sony Bravia. I have my Bravia television. It's still here. I haven't used it, but I'm pretty much familiar with my Sony Bravia. It's an excellent TV in terms of picture settings. It has endless of ways for you to adjust white balance, color temperature, sharpness, color, contrast, all of the above. I mean, there's tons of features built into Sony televisions for you to adjust the picture settings. So if you ever want to mess around with adjusting your picture settings for that certain content, Sony Bravia TVs are excellent, man. Whether you have 900E, 930E, or Z9F or Z9D. I don't know if they still have Z9D. They might discontinue it. They might even discontinue 930 and 900E. But I know that the Z9F is still there. Z9F is excellent choice from Sony if you're gonna go with the LED backlit LCD. But even if you have 930 or 900E, it's still great. All right, so let's go. All right. But once you move into, once you get a taste of OLED, once you get a taste of OLED, it's really, everything else becomes obsolete, honestly. Because even for me, it's really difficult to go back to LCD, LED, when I know how good the OLED is. It's just difficult. So here we are, Vancouver, and we're gonna adjust our altitude a little bit higher. We're gonna go all the way to Alberta. We'll be flying all the way to Alberta. It should be a lot of fun. And we'll see a lot of cool stuff as far as the nature. It's just Vancouver is beautiful, man. I only been there once back in '97 for like a couple of days, honestly, couple of days. But what I have seen in a couple of days was pretty breathtaking. The first thing that I noticed when I got there to Vancouver is that cool air, man. That fresh mountain cool air. Just like it's like feels so good, man. No humidity. It just feels so good. Hey, what's up, Brenda, man? How you doing, bro? You can do it, actually, Brandon. If I can do it, you can do it too. I was able to adjust Flight Simulator 2020 on Shadow with native 4K and 60 FPS at medium settings with 130% rendering resolution scale, meaning getting the best possible rendering scale of that resolution, meaning that the cleanest possible pixel by pixel bitrate. And it's quite frankly, it's truly amazing what you can achieve with a boost tier. A simple boost tier that has a Quattro P5000 GPU with lousy 8 gigs of RAM, i5 processor, I think, equivalent to i5, you know, 5th generation. And what you can achieve with Shadow is it's really mind-blowing. Just think about what you're going to be able to achieve with the Ultra and Infinite tier, with the 2080, and then RTX Titan. And you can do all of that with 18 megabits. That's the trick. You can do all of that with 18 megabits per second internet speed. And you look, you guys saw the videos. I can upload a native recording that I captured directly from Shadow. I can upload it if you want, but still, it's pretty amazing. Now, this is running from my computer. I'm not using Shadow here. I'm using my computer. But you will probably, not probably, but 100%, you'll get the same results as I'm getting here. How you doing, Sunny Gamer? How you doing, man? 380 is more than enough, Gamer Man. You would be surprised what you can do with even 50 MPBS. Remember, I'm pretty sure you know this, Brendan, but when it comes to cloud gaming, it's really not the download speed. It's your upload speed. It's your upload speed that's important. If your upload speed is like 40 megabits per second, then you're gonna be rocking and rolling, man. With the Stadia and Shadow. I'm doing good, man. Oh, Longwood Bushman. He's a traitor, dude. He abandoned his what you call a mentor. His mentor, what's his name? AG something, I don't know. He abandoned him for a couple of hot chicks. They're agents, and they promised him to be a movie star. They promised him to be in the big leagues. They promised him to be out there with the best of the best, LeBron, right? Dwayne Wade and all that jazz. And he abandoned his mentor. It was pretty heartbreaking decision, but he hasn't been drafted yet. He's gonna go to draft. But it was pretty good. The story is actually pretty good. You know, the story reminds me of the movie with Nick Nolte called Blue Chips back in 1994. There was a movie called Blue Chips. It's about the college basketball, NCAA, and how the money plays the major role in drafting these players into the big leagues, and how it corrupts the players. Really good players, good human beings, and turns them into this like almost like a slave to the corporate, almost like a slave to the money. Pretty good movie, man. Nick Nolte did a great job. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie called The Blue Chips. Highly suggest you watch it. Nick Nolte was fucking awesome in that. You know, I don't have the greatest stick, but it gets the job done for the most part. Yeah. But the nature here is just mind-blowing. Hold on. Look at these mountains. Look how high they go, dude. This is where the Bushman lives. The Longwood Bushman lives here. Somewhere here he lives, dude. This is his, like, hometown. This is British Columbia, guys. Look at this. Bunch of movies filmed in British Columbia. The movie called Alive was filmed in British Columbia. Also, British Columbia has so many Sasquatch sightings. This is like a capital of Sasquatches. Pacific Northwest America, North America. This right here is like a capital of Bigfoot, Sasquatches. It's like, and it makes sense that they live here. Look at this, man. The reason they live here, because of the resources. The resources here are just mind-blowing, dude. With the fish, wildlife, the best food resources you can have are up here. Now we're going off course here a little bit because we're doing some sightseeing. But yeah, this is beautiful, dude. And this is real. This is a real scenery that you're seeing. Exactly what you would see if you were there. Well, yeah, that movie, 1994, really. I think it was directed by William Friedkin, the guy who did French Connection and a bunch of other movies. That horror movie, The Exorcist, and he's a good director. And yeah, that movie really, man, portrayed the corruption of the sports, NCAA. Not just for the college basketball, for the football and how they recruit these kids and how they turn them into what they are, corrupted because of the money. It's really, money is the root of all evil. I mean, pretty much. Even the coach, Nick Nolte, in that movie said, you know, it's all about the money. It's not about winning the game. It's not about the passion of the team. It's about the money. The goddamn money. I love him, man. I love Nick Nolte. He's fucking awesome, dude. I think Flight Simulator should team up with Rockstar. They should do something together, man. This would be like a perfect opportunity. So, how many of you gonna be buying Xbox Series X November 10th? Just in time before Cyberpunk, just in time before Call of Duty Cold War. Oh, and that Canada's beautiful. This is just beautiful. Desperado. This is just beautiful. Look at that fresh water down there. Clean, fresh water. Beautiful O2, oxygen for you to breathe, for your lungs. This is where you want to be, brother. This is where you want to live. This is why you're going to live 100 years. If you live up here, you live 100 years. 100%. If you live in the city, you're going to get some kind of a cancer, some kind of like bullshit, or you're going to get killed or shot or who the fuck knows, stabbed. Fuck the city. This is where you want to be, bro. I am gonna get Xbox Series X for a couple of games. Because I know I won't be able to get PlayStation 5. I'm confident now. I'm not getting any email from Sony. That means they didn't select me. I'm not getting it. I'm not going to have PlayStation 5 this November. It's not going to happen. I'm just being honest, guys. I have to accept that fact. It's not going to happen. So, there's a couple of games I'm looking forward for X Series X. Of course, Cyberpunk. I'm looking forward to that. And Flight Simulator. Call of Duty Cold War, and not so much. I mean, it's fine. I'll enjoy it for what it is. But, because I'm not really like a hardcore Call of Duty guy. That's like a Dr. Disrespect game. He's going to be into that big time. But Cyberpunk on the X Series X, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And Flight Simulator, but really Cyberpunk. Because think about it, the console's going to be released just in time, a week prior to Cyberpunk. So just in time for Cyberpunk, and I think the X version will look the best. Why? A lot of people ask me this question. Why do you think, Mr. 4K? I've been having so many arguments yesterday on my instant messenger, on the Facebook. I've been having a bunch of debates. People have been telling to me, well, how could you tell, how do you know that the X version will probably run the best and look the best for Cyberpunk? Well, simple. That's because CD Projekt Red has a partnership, and it's part of Xbox Game Studios. Xbox Game Studios. So therefore, they have the best partnership, and they're part of the team. So of course, they're going to make sure that the X version looks the best, plays the best, and runs the best. Maybe there will be some special accolades that Sony won't have and Xbox will have. Why? Because they are part of the Xbox Game Studios. They're part of the Microsoft. They're part of the Phil Spencer. CD Projekt Red, unless you've been living under a rock, you would probably know that CD Projekt Red is part of the Xbox Game Studios. And I'm surprised that nobody's talking about that. That's a pretty big deal. You know. Fall Guys, I don't know. I never heard about that game. What is it about? Look at this lake. This is probably where Sasquatches take their bath. This way they take a shower. They go up here and they relax. Look at this nature, man. This is... Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all that forest. Are you trying to tell me there's no big hairy 7 foot bushman dudes out there running around? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is malarkey. Come on, give me a break. This is malarkey. There's tons of that was me imitating Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Don't tell me that there's no Sasquatches here. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Of course they're here. Wow, amazing. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Randall, I have to accept that fact that I'm not gonna get. I'm not getting PlayStation 5 this holiday. It's just, let's be honest. You know, come on, guys. We have to be realistic. It's a wishful thinking. The ridiculous demand for PlayStation 5, it's through the roof. And I just have to be honest. It's not gonna happen. I'll be lucky. Let me tell you, I'll be lucky enough if I even get a Series X. I'll consider myself lucky if I get Series X, but I think I might have a better chance getting a Series X. However, I cannot even guarantee you that I will be that lucky either. Why? Because it's a COVID-19 situation, and it's all gonna be short quantities, man. Limited quantities, first come, first serve. So we have to be reasonable, guys, in the situation we're in right now. Things are different. But that's okay. Listen, even if I don't get my hands on the either of the console, it's not gonna hurt me because I already have a PC. I already have Xbox One X. I can play Cyberpunk on the Xbox One X. I can play it on my PC. I can play it on Shadow. I can play it on the Stadia. I have other options. Most likely I'll play it on my PC, you know. Or Xbox One X. I should register with different IDs. Well, that's the thing. I don't have different IDs. I wish I had. But imagine how many people, Sunny Gamer, how many people have already done that. Well, you just told me, just imagine how many of them have done that. Just imagine how many of them have already done that. It's too late, bro. let's just be honest. It's too late. What about the Xbox Series S? All digital. You know, everything you thought about, somebody else already thought about that too. You know, you have to take that into consideration. How quickly have you thought about it? There's 8 billion people on this planet. And how quickly have they thought about it? And how quickly are they ahead of the curve before you? So when you look at that trajectory, when multiply that, I'm so far behind the curve. Like, it's just the only way I can get a PlayStation is if Yoshida sends it to me. Says, okay, Mr. 4K, it is for you. It is for you, Mr. 4K. You played Ghost of Tsushima, and I send this to you. It's me, Yoshida. Oh, thank you, Yoshida-san. Well, that's never gonna happen. You know who's gonna get it? Greg Miller. He's gonna send it to Greg Miller in San Francisco. That's who's gonna get it, not me. And Greg Miller should get it. Let me tell you, Greg Miller really he's a Sony fan, and he has done a lot of great things for Sony. And he's a huge fan of Yoshida. They're great friends. So I can see Greg Miller getting that PlayStation 5. You know, I don't know. But no, iJustine will get it first. iJustine will have the unboxing. My God! Hello, guys! Hi, guys! Can you believe this? I'm jumping of joy! I have a PlayStation 5! Ah! My team here will unbox it for me. I don't want to break my polished nails. Come on, unbox it for me. Set up the cameras. I'm a spoiled brat! Oh, God, man. I can't believe people watch that crap. Oh. How, man? I mean, now look at these mountains right here, man. I'm climbing 14,000 feet. That's probably 20,000 feet, those mountains over there. Now, these mountains over here, this is where they filmed The Alive. And that's where they had problems. They had to shut down the production. Supposedly that somebody was throwing these huge logs of wood and stones, and somebody almost got hurt. But luckily no one got hurt. And they didn't talk about it ever since. Ethan Hawke barely ever talks about it. He probably cannot talk about it. Who was throwing that? Come on. Sasquatches. They don't want you up there. That's their territory. They don't want you filming shit, so they want you out of there. Now, I cannot prove this, but that's what I have heard from multiple sources who worked on that film, the crew who worked on that film, and they all confirmed, yes. They had to relocate somewhere else. I don't know where they went. I think they went to Austria, somewhere in Austria, in Alps, to finish the filming or something. I don't know. But yeah, guys, there's Sasquatches here. I mean, look, come on. It's 2020. It's almost 2021. They exist. They're here. They bury their own. They're very elusive. Okay? They know how to hide their tracks. They're very intelligent. They're very smart. They are the masters of the wilderness. We will never understand the wilderness the way they understand the wilderness. We are more in tune with technology. The only thing that's keeping us together is technology. Okay? Advanced technology. What's keeping them to survive for thousands of years, it's they're in tune with the wilderness. They are the masters of the wilderness. Okay? You're never going to understand this wilderness better than they are. Just never. So yes, they exist. The Native Americans, when we came in to take this land, when we defeated the Native Americans and took their lands, there's so much folklore. Talk about the Sasquatch. Talk about these big, hairy, 7 foot, 8 foot, whatever, big, giant, bipedal walking, humanoids. Do I watch the Surviving in the Mountains and Winter type? Yes. I watch all that stuff, dude. I watch this one guy called Stevie Villis. He's a camper. I watch the Mountain Man. I watch... who else I watch? The guy who lives up here. Another Steve who lives up here in British Columbia. How to Hunt. I watch that YouTube channel. I watch... who else I watch? Oh my God, there's another guy. He went missing, and they finally found him back in 2006, and he got the footage, supposedly the footage, of a Sasquatch. Todd something, I forgot. What was his name? Todd? I'm forgetting people's names, dude. Look at this, man. Are you trying to tell me that there's nothing down here? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Are you trying to tell me that the human beings have explored every square inch, square meter of this terrain? Come on. Come on, man. Do you know how many people you would need to fucking explore every square meter of this land? Come on. Come on. Let's be real, guys. Let's, can we just be realistic? I'm not telling you to believe what I believe. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But let's be realistic. Let's be open-minded. Are you trying to tell me there's nothing up here? Come on, man. Come on, dude. That nothing has survived here in this beautiful, rich environment of food. Come on. Resources, plenty of resources here with the wildlife, the deer, fresh water, berries, you name it. Come on. Yeah, How to Hunt guy's awesome, dude. Steve, his name is Steve. And he lives up here, dude. He goes up hiking up here. He probably, when I'm flying right now, he probably been up there on these top of these peaks. He probably has been here many times. Of course, he has his rifle. You don't want to go out in the wilderness like this without a rifle. You gotta have your rifle, dude. He would be very naive to go up here without a rifle. Can we make a landing here? I don't know. It would be very tricky. I'm not gonna even try to attempt to do that. I think we're reaching a maximum altitude here, dude. So we gotta stay very close. Wow. This is crazy, dude. Greg Miller. Well, I don't have a beef with Greg Miller, so I mean, you know, unless we were fighting for a charity or something like that, maybe I would do it. But I don't really have a beef with the guy, you know. I mean, some things I don't agree with him, but just because I disagree with the guy, you know, doesn't mean I don't like him. Now, me and Neil Cuckman, that would be something worth watching. Me versus Neil Cuckman. He would have to call Abby to protect him. He would hide right behind Abby. Yeah, man, this is just beautiful. Imagine if I drop you here and I leave you. Goodbye. Have fun. Take care. Survive. Bye. How long before you come back home? That's right. Or how long before the grizzly bears eat you alive? Your only hope here would be a Sasquatch to save you from grizzlies. Grizzlies are terrified of Sasquatch. If they smell Sasquatch, they're gonna run away. Grizzlies will run away. Oh yeah, they're not gonna mess around with the Sasquatch. No. So if there's a Sasquatch around, don't worry about the wolves. Don't worry about the mountain lion. Don't worry about the grizzlies. You are safe. The only thing you need to make sure is not to fuck around with Sasquatches. Give them the apple. Leave some kind of food for them as a gift. It's a sign of goodwill that you come here in peace, and they will guide you. They will show you the way. But if you start fucking around with them with your rifle, oh, you're gonna regret it. You might not even come back alive, dude. The last thing you want to do, and this is true, if you guys ever read the book 411, the last thing you want to do is point a gun at the Sasquatch or try to shoot a Sasquatch. You're not coming home alive. No one's going to find you. They're not going to recover your body or your equipment. Don't do it. Don't be an idiot. There's still people missing. They never found them. So don't ever ever, ever, under any circumstances, try to be a cocky bastard to point a gun at Sasquatch. Don't ever do that. That's like your own suicide, pretty much. I call it suicide by Sasquatch. What's up, Cameron? How you doing, bro? This is Cameron country. We're in British Columbia. British Columbia. We didn't go this way. Amazing. Even Steve says, Steve from How to Hunt, he says, and I believe him, don't ever point a gun at the Sasquatch. He wouldn't dare. He only has that gun in case there's a big bear marching in front of him, and then he has to defend himself. But he would never ever point the gun, that rifle, at a Sasquatch, ever, ever, never. Even Todd says, never ever would he ever do that. That's a suicide. You don't ever want to do that. Let him grab you, let him pick you up, put you somewhere, whatever. Don't resist. Don't resist. It's gonna suck. They're gonna smell bad, but don't try to fight, because you can't fight them. Okay? You're at their mercy. And don't try to run, because you cannot outrun them. They're gonna surround you. You will not be able to outrun them. You're just making a mistake. You're gonna break a leg or something, or God forbid, maybe worse, some worse injury. Now, I'm not a outdoor guy, but I trust these guys because they're raised, born, they live in the British Columbia. They know this land really well. They've been trappers, hunters for so many decades. This is their life, so I trust them. Why wouldn't I trust them? Who should I trust? Somebody from a city, or from somebody from actually who's raised and born here and lived his entire life? 40, 50 years, 60 years just living here. I'll trust that person any day over somebody who's from a city Googling and researching. Yeah. Now look at this. Is like the middle of nowhere. Your cell phone will not work here. The only thing that's gonna work, it's a CB station or ham radio. Ham radio or CB station. If you have one of those two, that's like your only chance. A very beefy battery. Make sure that the acid doesn't go leak. Make sure that your battery is secured. And the ham radio or CB station, so you can contact the nearest town, the nearest sheriff station, or the nearest airplane that might be flying on that frequency. One of those bush planes, That's like your only chance of ever getting picked up. From here, from down here. A lot of people ask me, would I be panicked if I was to get lost here? I wouldn't. I'll tell you why I wouldn't be panicked. If I was in the desert, Sahara Desert, yeah, I would fucking panic big time. But I would never panic here because there's a lot of resources here. To hunt, fresh water, berries, a lot of resources here. A lot of wildlife game here for you to survive. Build a shelter, build a fire, cook, so you can survive. Find a cave, live in the cave a little bit during the winter, or build a cabin, chop some woods, built it by the lake over here somewhere. I wouldn't panic that much, because I know I have a good chance of survival. But in the desert, oh, that's unforgiving, dude. Hundreds of miles of desert, you fucked, man. With 150 degrees, 130 degrees, or whatever the hell is temperature that goes high. Let's say 130 degrees. Dry, heat, no water. So I'll take my chances here. Well, flare would come in handy, of course, having that flare. But I think everyone should have one. Before you embark onto a trip like this, you should really think about the emergency. You know, getting that flare, getting the all the necessary equipment for survival. A big ass knife, Rambo knife, should definitely get the job done, so you can chop the woods and hopefully create a little tent with a fireplace inside. Keep yourself warm. I mean, you could make it to a certain degree, I guess.
1,000 feet, descending 3,000 feet. Jazz 8417 Vancouver approach. Continue to correct as planned. Altimeter 29 902.
I don't know about those rumors, Brendan. Those rumors have been so wrong. Just like the rumors about the Xbox Series X being $600. And Review Tech USA was more than happy to jump on it and regurgitate, just rehash, and repeat. $600. Because there was it, Doritos or somebody was advertising, and they accidentally put the price $600. And now everybody thinks, oh, the Xbox Series X, $600. And turns out that it's not $600. Turns out that it's $500, just like I said. I'm not a fan of rumors. Rumors, it's something that's great for clickbaiters on a YouTube who want to make a quick cash, quick money. And there's so many of them out there, obviously. They're like a bunch of cockroaches. They're always looking to make a quick buck, and their main reason for being on YouTube is this. So I really don't like rumors. Rumors is something that really just it's speculating, and it's good for maybe talking points. It's good for a podcast. It's good for a video to get a lot of clickbait views. But in general, come on. You can't go by rumors. It's really a waste of time. Now you can talk about it, Brendan. You're free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's just me personally. I don't like the rumors. But hey, you have a right to have your own open mind and believe in what you want to believe. I always tell people, just because I disagree with you, it doesn't mean that you should go back and agree with me. You could be right. See, that's the thing. You could be right, I could be wrong. But it's just my opinion is I personally wouldn't bet my money on a rumor. Oh my god, are we gonna survive this, or do we have to make some emergency landing here? Let me go over this peak and see if I can make a emergency landing here. I should have filled up the fuel tank, jet fuel maximum or something. Oh my god, I don't know if you're gonna make it here. Oh my god. Sasquatches, here we go. Oh no! Oh Lord. No! Okay, let's go back to the main menu. I'm surprised I even made it this far with this airplane, to be honest. So what do you guys feel about, what are your thoughts on the Xbox Series S? How do you guys feel about the Xbox Series S? Do you believe that the Xbox Series S, it's a good deal for $300, all digital, and like, what are your thoughts on it? How do you guys feel about the Xbox Series S? I think it's a good deal for 300. You know, my honest opinion. All right, we're gonna go to this time. We're gonna go right in the middle of it, like right here, dude. Right over here, like right in the middle of it, like right here. It says departure, and we're gonna change an airplane. We're gonna go with something, something where we can land, like this Icon A5, something where we can land on the lake or something, possibly. So yes, we'll do that. We're gonna fly. Yeah. But you can always put your own external hard drive, right? You can add 2 terabytes external hard drive. Yeah, Cameron only wishes he could do that. You know what the Sasquatch would say? Sasquatch would say, I take bigger shits than Cameron D. What the? Whoa, what is this? Where am I? What the? What the hell? What's going on here? Oh my god. Where are we? Oh my god. This is a mistake. Good lord. Are we gonna make this? It looks like I'm in a seat. Like I'm in a seat. Like I'm a little dwarf and I'm sitting inside of this airplane. Sasquatch would even, let me tell you, Sasquatch would go as far and say, even on a good day, when I have a hard shit, I take bigger hard shits than Brock Lesnar altogether. So that's what he would say to Brock Lesnar. He would look at Brock Lesnar and say, I take quadruple bigger shits than what you are in terms of size. These motherfuckers are huge. Imagine how big their ding dong is, huh? Talk about anaconda. That's right. So all you ladies out there, all you ladies out there, think about the Sasquatch. You know what? You want that pleasure? Nothing like a Sasquatch pleasure. All you have to do is put on a nice bikini and that's it. Sasquatch time. Here we go. You want the real Sasquatch festival? Well, there you go. Oh, this is going to be very tricky. All right, let's go. Can we make it? May Lord have mercy. Hold on. Lord. Hold on. Come on, Dylan. Oh my Lord. We're in the middle of nowhere. some kind of this is a Sasquatch town right here, man. This is a Sasquatch observatory camp or some shit. I don't know. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh look, there's a lake already there. We got a lake. That's cool. This is good. Looking good. Looking good, my fellas. Oh, they're juggernauts, man. Look at these lakes, man. This is so beautiful, man. Let me see how far can I look. We want to stay close to the lakes. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a Sasquatch. You never know. We might get lucky and see a Sasquatch. Oh, they're out there for sure, dude. For sure. For sure they're out there. They have to be. Oh yeah, big time. But we're gonna stay closer to the lakes over here. We're gonna explore this territory. This hold on. This Sasquatch territory. Let's go outside. There we go. Better. At least with this one, we can always go to the lake. If we run out of fuel, there's a lake we can go to. And look, there's a road over here. Who wants to drive on this road? Seriously. Who wants to drive on this road middle of the night? Somebody looking for a Sasquatch. A Sasquatch lady looking for a Sasquatch. Ah, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. Look at this, man. This is breathtaking, right? When I was in a high school, upstate New York, when I was hiking on Mount Hurricane, I saw something. I thought it was a bear, but it didn't look like a bear, dude. It looked like a gorilla with a brownish red hair, just marching down the fucking riverbank. You know, I really don't like talking about that story because people think I might have seen a brown bear or something. But I don't know. Why would brown bear run fucking from me? Why would it run from me? And besides, they don't have that many brown bears. They usually have the black bears. This was not a bear. I know what I seen. This was in Adirondack area, upstate New York. The Mount Hurricane is between Saranac Lake and Lake Placid town, Olympic small town in upstate New York, which is really just next to Plattsburgh and Montreal. It's just in the border of Canada, northeastern parts of Canada. But I know what I've seen, but that was when I was 18 years old. I was 18, bro. It was a long time ago. Look, man, there's only one thing you can do. You gotta go boots on the ground. What happening here? Oh, I thought I lost my connection. That was aliens. Aliens trying to they telling me I'm not real. I'm just a holographic image. You need to come back to the mother base. The mothership is calling you. And the smell, dude. I remember the fucking smell. Man, it was so bad, dude. The smell was so bad. It was like hundreds of cats took a piss in the snow. It was like that bad. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this nature here. Wow. But honestly, I'm not afraid of Sasquatch. I'm afraid of humans. The chances of you getting harmed by a Sasquatch are really zero. The chances of you getting harmed by a human being, 100%. Good chance. Guaranteed. Not a good chance, but a guaranteed chance you're going to get harmed by another human being. So, yeah, I'm not worried about Sasquatches. I'm worried about humans. Yes, you can. We can do that as a matter of fact. But we just got to find a good spot. We got to find a good spot to land over here. I'll find it. We can go over here, I think. Around here somewhere. There's some good lakes over here. I'm going to find a good spot. How about the graphics in this game, dude? It's just mind-boggling. I think we can land over here. Hopefully. Hold on. Oh, they're out here for sure, dude. They're out here for sure. Let's turn off the engine because I don't want to waste gas. You can hear the nature. Listen. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. You can hear. Check this out. Right here. Listen. Oh, they're definitely out here, dude. Oh, look, there's a house. Dude, that's a Bushman. That's a Higimigigulash. Longwood Bushman House over here, dude. We found him. This is perfect. You know, land here, go up there, come down here, go on a plane, go fishing. This is a perfect spot here, dude. This house. That's the, yeah, Hikimiki Goulash. Longwood Bushman's house. That's what it is, bro. Longwood Bushman's house. Who's this dude? Who are you, dude? Is this Dr. Disrespect? Who's in there? Wow, dude, this is beautiful. Look at this. It looks so real. Let's just kick back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. How you all doing? Yes, sir. And look, there's a road over there. But you know what? This is all real. Like, there really is a road up there. That somebody drives probably to do some hunting or trapping or whatever it is that they're doing. So nice. Who is this guy? There's a dude and then there's a chick. What happened here, Mrs. 4K? How do you think Higimiga Goulash, Longwood Bushman's gonna feel when he sees you with this pimp, whoever this pimp is here? How do you think he's gonna feel? You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna call a Sasquatch friend. He's gonna take this damn tree and shove it up your pimp's ass. That's right. Cameron D. That's it. It's war. It's war now. Alright, let's take off. Let's get out of here. Let's turn the volume down a bit. It's too loud. There we go. That's better. Alright, let's go. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God, Bushman! No! Let's go! Oh no! Let's go to the main menu. And that's all that happened, man. The Sasquatch did something with the engine. He fucked up the engine. He was swimming underneath. He was diving underneath the river, and he did something with the engine, and we weren't able to take off properly. Told you. I told you that the Sasquatch will not appreciate seeing a pimp. When they see a lady, they want it. If they see something, they want it. And if it's a good-looking, hot lady, they want it. You got to give it to them. Like, there's no negotiation. They just take it. Like, that's it. And your pimp ass needs to fucking go back to where he came from. Alright, let's go to even furthermore. Okay. Now we're gonna go here. This is gonna be... Oh my god. Right here. Set as departure. And guess where we're gonna go? We're gonna go all the way up here, dude. Like right up here. We're gonna follow this trail of rivers. And we're gonna go right up here. Set as arrival. Right up here. And this is just like... We're going all the way to Alaska, bro. We're like... Phew. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna use the live weather, obviously. So let's go. I told you it was a Sasquatch. So disappointing, man. Lesson learned. Ladies, never fly with a pimp or a simp. But that was worse. That wasn't even a pimp. That was a simp. You're riding with a simp. And that pisses off Sasquatch even more. Hold on. Oh, this is a nice airstrip right here. We can do this properly. By the way, we will continue Avengers. We're gonna finish Avengers. Avengers will be on. We're gonna continue Avengers tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Finish it by Friday, possibly. All right, let's go. All right, let's do this proper 12. Let's do this proper 12, boy. Proper 12, me boy. Hold on a second. All right, let's go outside. Let's go outside, and where's the weather? The weather. What's the weather like? What is this crap? I want it to be live. Live weather. Is it live? It better be live. Okay. So this is live. Live weather. Okay. Clear skies. Looks good. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, you did? What did you think about the ending? Was it great or... Here we go. Well, it can be repetitive. That's the thing about a multiplayer. Any multiplayer gets repetitive, in my opinion. Here we go. Yee-hoo! Look at that mountain. Look at that peak of a mountain over there. So we're gonna follow the river trail over here. We're not gonna wander off like the last time. We're gonna be super careful. It looks really good. The graphics are really good. Way better than what I expected. It reminds me of a Spider-Man. I really love... Please, no spoilers, guys. No spoilers. I really, love that character, Kamala Khan. And what's even more interesting, Bruce is played by Troy Baker, who also sounds like, and with that beard, looks like Joel Miller. So I'm really digging it. Somebody asked me the other day, why don't you try I'll tell you what. How many of you, hold on, since we're here, how many of you, because you are members, okay, you are a member, so you have a right to send requests because you're paying. What would you rather? And this is just something I want to see the results, what you guys are saying. How many of you would like me to try Stadia version versus PlayStation version? Like, would you want me to live stream Stadia version to see how it runs, how it looks? Would that be something you guys would be maybe interested in? So I'll let you guys make that decision, because lately I've been getting a lot of I feel I let my here's the thing, I want to say this, and I think I let down some of my well, not some of my, but a big chunk number of Stadia fans and friends, and I have a lot of Stadia friends, and quite honestly, they have every right to be upset with me. They were like, well, Mr. 4K, how come you don't do any more Stadia? You know, what happened, bro? And they're right. They're absolutely right. They have a right to criticize me because it's true. Maybe it's time that I get back into Stadia. Maybe it's time that I try Hitman and all these other games to showcase Stadia a little bit. Maybe they're right, you know. But Sunny Gamer, you would love it. What's up, Mamba? Yeah, let me know if you guys want it, man. I'll do it. Maybe it's time that I get back into Stadia. I think Phil Harrison would be more than happy for me to get back into Stadia. I know he's crying right now, begging me to get back in there. We need our Mr. 4K hero, our spokesperson. Somebody says I'm a spokesperson. Maybe I am. Maybe I was supposed to be a spokesperson for Stadia. I don't know. Maybe I can help. But we'll see. All right, Mamba. So that's Mamba, Sunny Gamer. What about you, Randall? How do you feel about Stadia? Or Stadia in general? Would you like me to test Avengers, NBA 2K on Stadia? Like, what do you want me to test? What do you want me to showcase? How does it look on the HDR? How does it look in 4K on the OLED? And how does it run on the OLED with a C10? You know, 48-inch OLED model, and is there any difference with a feature that's used that I have on that TV called instant game response? So, all right, Viper. Well, thank you. Well, there you go. Send the message. Send the message to the Stadia Empire. Tell them that we'll be reunited once again. All right, that's cool. Yeah, we'll do it. No, we'll do it tomorrow, the next day. I'm getting, okay, this month I'm getting back into Stadia. And I'll tell you what, I'll sweeten the deal. I'll sweeten the deal. I'll even go as far as to do Mafia through Stadia as well. Mafia 1. I'll sweeten the deal a little bit. There you go. I think what's her name will be very happy. I haven't spoken to her, man. You know what? I'm such a dick, dude. I'm an asshole. You know what, guys? I have to be honest with me, man. For the most parts, I'm a cool guy, but sometimes, dude, I do some shitty things, and I don't realize that I let people down. You know, I don't realize, hey, man, you know, you haven't spoken to that person. You totally ignore that person. Like, that's a very shitty thing to do. You know, yes, I've been busy, but still, I feel like I let some people down. You know, I feel like I let people down, certain people down, and they're like so, like rightfully they're so angry with me for that reason. You know, but anyway, let's continue. So at least that's clarified, so we know what we're gonna do. Okay, let's do it in a Joker voice. Hold on. Let me get the camera. All right. Now, I believe that it's time that we expand our aggressive expansion from the consoles all the way to Stadia. Now, I would like to tell you that I don't care about the consoles. I don't care about the PC. I just want to make sure that Stadia... Now, do I have it? Or did I lose a Joker? Am I losing a Joker voice? Hold on. I gotta test myself here. I need to test myself. I need to read a script. I just want to make sure I'm not losing Joker. Dude, see what happens when I don't talk to Joker, then he leaves. I need to bring him back. Hold on. No, dude, guys, I'm even I don't know who I am sometimes. So let me see if I can bring him back. Okay? I know it sounds kind of weird. I know. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Let me see. Joker quotes. I just want to see if I got him, if he's back. I need to read a quote from the movie. I hope he didn't leave me, man. Hold on. Ooh, ha ha he he ha ha. Hold on a second. Man. Joker. Let me see. No, I need a script. No, I don't need that. I need script. Joker. Lines. Script. Oh, here we go. Hold on. No, not that Joker. Heath Ledger Joker. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see if I still have him. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is where I'm gonna test. This is where I'm gonna test. This is where I'm gonna test to see if the Joker's truly back. So just bear with me. Maybe you should record this. You should share it with the world, just to make sure that Heath Ledger's Joker spirit is back inside me. But first. All right, here we go. Do you want to know? Hold on. Do you want to know why I use a knife? Guns are too quick. You can't savor all the little emotions in. You see, their last little. Hold on. He's not quite there yet. He's slowly creeping in, but it's not quite there yet. Would you like to know why I use a knife? Guns are too quick. You can't savor all the little emotions, and you see, in their last moments, people show you who they really are. So, in a way, I know your friends better than you would ever did. Come on, get back. He's slowly creeping in. I don't know. He's kind of there. He was there. I don't know. Was he there? Was he there? I don't know. Would you like to know why I use a knife? Guns are too quick. You can't savor all the little emotions in.
You see, in their last moments, people show you who they really are. So, in a way, I knew your friends better than you will ever do. Would you like to know which one of them are cowards? I don't know. He's there. He's kind of there. Not quite there, but he's there. He's slowly coming back. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. All right. He's there, but he wants to get back in, but he's upset with me that I haven't used the Joker. So, all right, come on in, Joker. You can stay in. All right. But, I have this. Sometimes when he's in, it's fuck. Dude, it's even I'm scared. Like, sometimes I'll look in the mirror and he just starts talking. And be like, fuck me, man. But anyway, it is a difficult scene. It is a very difficult scene. Because he's constantly doing this. Would you like to know why I use a knife? You see, in their last moments, you can't savor all the little emotions in. However, with a knife, you get to know who they really are at the very last moments. But anyway, that was my version of kind of cooking it in. But anyway, let's go. All right, enough. Ta-da, let's move. Okay, he's coming back slowly. Let's continue. That was a bit creepy, wasn't it? Well, thank you. Thank you, Rendell. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You see, this is the benefit of being a member. Even Heath Ledger said on his last interview, when he was doing that movie, what was the movie he was promoting? Bob Dylan or something? Biography of Bob Dylan. Even he said Joker takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of stamina out of you. But when it's in, when it starts kicking in, it's like he's there, But it does take a lot of stamina. Yeah, beautiful scenery. Look at this. That's British Columbia, man. Beautiful here. But don't worry. I mean, if you guys want me to do like a specific video just for the Joker, and I'll record it with a really good audio, maybe put some music in the background and read the quotes, I can do it like, accurately. It's just memorizing the lines and then keeping that tempo. It's not just saying the lines, it's like how you say the lines, like when he grabs that old man at that party and he says, you know what? You remind me of my father, and I hated my father. You know where Harvey Dent is? You know where he is, huh? You've seen Harvey? So, Harvey Dent. But it takes a lot of stamina, takes a lot of energy. But once he's in, once he's back, then I don't have to do, he's there, dude. Well, thank you, Viper. There's a interesting fact with me and Heath Ledger. We were born in the same year, same month, and we have the same birthday and the same sign, the horoscope sign, the same thing. But what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. First of all, Heath Ledger, it's a stud. He's a lady pleaser. He can have any chick he wants. He was a good-looking guy, tall, handsome, smart, But we do share the same birthday, So I don't know, what does that mean? Does it mean anything? No. What happened to his wife? Michelle something, Michelle Williams or something. I think the last movie she did was with Tom Hardy, right? It was the what was that movie Tom Hardy did? Venom, right? She was in Venom. Was that her in Venom? Was that Michelle? Was that really her? Yeah, man, I'm not kidding. I mean, would I lie? I mean, look at me. Do I look like a guy with a plan? Was that really her? I have to look at it. I have to check the IMDb. I'm not a man with a plan. I was sitting in Gordon's cage. I have nothing to do with the death of your Rachel, yes. Well, that was her name, Rachel? Yeah. That girlfriend of Harvey Dent, Rachel Dawes. It was nothing personal. So when I tell you that it was nothing personal, you know I'm telling the truth. Alright, enough of Joker. Alright, guys. I'm scaring you now. People are like, what the fuck's going on here? Who's this fucking guy? What is this shit? But let me tell you, even Heath Ledger had a difficult time getting rid of him, this character. Did you notice his voice when he was talking to reporters, promoting the Bob Dylan movie? He was like, like you can hear that Joker voice creeping in a little bit. Even he was having a difficult time. It's a very possessive shit, man, that character. Where you almost have a difficult time identifying yourself, like, who are you? You get to the point where, like, who the fuck am I? You know, like, it's listen, method acting, it's dangerous. I would say it's dangerous. Method acting, I think it's dangerous, because if you're not careful enough, I think it can drive you crazy. You know. Now, I don't know, like, what was going on through Heath Ledger's head or inside his head. Nobody knows what was going on inside his head. There's only one person who knew that. Actually, two people who knew that. Was himself, Heath, and his wife, Michelle. They're the only two people who knew. But even his wife, Michelle, I don't think she knew 100% what was going on in his head. And what was what's he thinking about? What's going on through his mind? What is he feeling today? What's his mood like today? What's his mood tomorrow? So it's really hard to get into someone's persona to really know, like, what they're truly feeling at that given point of time, you know. But you know what? It's an interesting statement, Viper. The reason people can relate to Joker more than ever, it's because they see exactly what the reality is. And what the reality is today, it's a lot of injustice, a lot of corruption, and everything that Heath Ledger's Joker brought to the attention in that movie, it really kind of reflects to our society today. Of, you know, one percenters, elites, corruption in the politics, corruption in a law enforcement, corruption in everywhere, corruption from another corruption to another corruption, and everyone's corrupted, everyone's lying, no one can be trusted. And I think he shed some light on that. I think in the movie he shed a lot of light on that. You know, it's interesting to look at it, to look at The Dark Knight. I mean, really, if you watch The Dark Knight right now and you look at our current situation, you look at Chicago, what a resemblance You look at Gotham City and you look at Chicago today, it's exactly like Gotham City. You look at Portland, it's another version of Gotham City. Interesting. Just some interesting stuff that David Goyer, writer, Jonathan Nolan, and Christopher Nolan, and of course, Heath Ledger, what they brought into that movie, it's really stand on its own. It's kind of scary to look at that movie today. Really, I look at that movie today, and it's kind of like it's like a horror. It's scary to look at it, man. So it's interesting. I like Joaquin Phoenix as an actor. I thought he was the greatest Caesar. I thought he was the best Caesar in the movie, of all the movies of Caesars. And I'm talking about The Gladiator. And I thought he did a fantastic job in The Gladiator as a Caesar. And the fact that he couldn't get an Oscar for the Ridley Scott Gladiator Caesar was like, that was stolen from him. I really thought that they stolen an Oscar from Joaquin Phoenix in 2000 for Gladiator. He was just a perfect, no mercy, that brutal Caesar. And I thought he looked like a Caesar. He was Caesar. And the fact that they didn't give him the Oscar, it was mind-boggling to me. But he nailed it. As a Joker, he reinvented the Joker. He reinvented it, and good luck anybody out there trying to fill in those shoes. Those shoes gonna be almost impossible to fill. How do you do it? I don't know, man. It would take spirit of Heath Ledger. It would take total transformation to look like Heath, to look like Joker. 100% dedication. You would have to live and breathe that character, like live and breathe. And that's terrifying. I mean, who wants to do that, right? That is fucking terrifying. How do you switch that off? How do you go to bed knowing that inside he's living? That's a bit terrifying, When you really think about it, Yeah, and the fact that he died, I mean, Jesus, who wants to jump into those kind of shoes? Life is good, man. Nobody wants to die, I don't want to die, but you don't know what that character will do to you, man, So far, I'm able to handle him living inside of me, but I don't know. Man. Who the fuck knows? I think his sister, Heath Ledger's sister, said, she's in Australia. By the way, she's very cute. Very cute. Heath Ledger's sister said that she believes. And that's his sister. Okay? They're very close. She said that she believes that that character drained him. Like he wasn't the same person. He didn't have that smile on his face. Even his facial structure was different. The way he looks at everything was different about him after he finished filming in 2007. That's what she said. Maybe you're right. Maybe he did kill him. Well, there's a lot of conspiracies out there. I don't know. I mean, he did make a couple of movies after the Joker. He did do I'm Not Here, like Bob Dylan movie. And he also did another movie which he couldn't finish because he died in New York, in Manhattan, in that hotel. I forgot the name of it. But you could be right. Look how beautiful this is, man. Can we land here? Is this gonna be possible? I don't know. Seems too tricky. We're not gonna do it. It's too tricky. I thought about doing it, but I said, nah. It's too tricky. This is so real, dude. Oh, there's definitely Sasquatches here. Mafia, dude. Mafia all the way, dude. Mafia 1 remake. That's where it's at. I don't know. I'm really not fan of that jump shoot meter. You know, I'm not fan of that. And I think the AI, it's a little bit misplaced because there's way too many three-pointers. Even on a rookie, you can make a three-pointer, but the computer CPU always makes the three-pointer. It never misses it. So I would. There's still room for the improvement. I'm not saying NBA 2K is bad. It's not a bad game, but it takes some time getting used to. You know. And you've seen me play yesterday, and then just how difficult it is to align that meter shot, jump shot, how difficult it is to align it properly. Yeah. Oh my God. Can I make it here? Oh Lord. What I got myself into. What I've got myself into here. No, no, no. Oh Lord. Lord have mercy. Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Lord. You got this, bro. Ah! Damn it! Disappointment. Disappointment! Hold on. Let's try another plane. I want to use a plane that I never used before. Where else can we go? I'll tell you what. We're gonna go right here, dude. Right. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Right here. Right here. Prince George. Set as departure. And then we're gonna go right over here, dude. To St. John as our arrival. Oh yeah. This is like middle of harsh environments. And we're gonna go with something more powerful. Something more powerful. All right, I know what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. Let me see. This caravan. Maybe this caravan. I don't know. We'll go with this caravan. See what we can do. Give it a try. See what happens. Thank you for that $2 donation, man. I really appreciate that. I really do. Rendell. Thank you, Rendell, for that. Ah, my pleasure. My pleasure, Viper. I'm glad that I made you happy. And just don't worry about things. You know, everybody worries about these little tiny things. You are you. Just be you and have a good time. Here we go. So tomorrow we're gonna do the Avengers on Stadia. We're gonna revisit Stadia a little bit. We're gonna go back to Stadia and do some games on Stadia. All right. Hitman's on Stadia as well. Let's go. Oh, I like this plane already. This looks interesting. This looks interesting. I like it already. I like it. And live weather. It should be live. Yes, it's live. Yeah. Life is too short to worry about Harvey Dent lookalikes and the trolls. Life is too short for two-faced Harvey Dents out there. And they're out there, and they're gonna squeal. They're gonna flip a coin. They're gonna turn on you. So, yeah, man, just have fun, man. Enjoy life, okay? Have a good time. All right, you go bankrupt, so what? You're still alive. You still have a heartbeat. You're still living. Try out the outside world. Try out the woods. Maybe, you never know, man. It's an adventure. You're tired of the city. You already lived in the city. You already worked 9 to 5 stupid jobs. Go on an adventure. Fuck it. Fuck 'em. Have a good time. Life is short anyway. No one can guarantee you. Nobody owns you. When your number's up, your number's up. Who cares? Your number's gonna be up anyway. You can't avoid that shit. So have a good time and enjoy yourself. But you shouldn't tolerate bullshit. Just like I'm not tolerating BS from anybody. You know, people ask me, why am I using a member chat? Well, member chat, it's really me saying thanks, saying thank you for my subscribers. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you, paying a monthly subscription, especially in these difficult times, economically, right? Financially. So I want you all to have a good time here. Now, there's the times where I'm going to do a public. Most likely tomorrow we'll do a public chat, but I'll have Cameron D here, so I don't have to worry about it. He will take care of the business tomorrow night at 10 o'clock when we jump into Stadia. So he's here, so I don't have to worry about it. He'll take care of it. I'll let him handle that. He's the jury, the judge, the executioner, so he takes care of that for me. But when I do want to do something special for you guys, then I do it like this, so you can enjoy it. and no one will interrupt, you know, your enjoyment here, because it's like a VIP thing, you know, so like it's specifically just for you. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, that's the thing. I made that mistake too, Viper. It's I let them take the better of me, you know. That's what they want. The idea of a hater, the idea of a troll, it's to be anonymous, to hide, to be a coward, and then secretly get your attention through any means necessary, you know, whichever way they can do it, right? So, and I've been guilty of this myself because I gave into that stuff. I jumped into that trap many times because I did exactly what they wanted me to do, and that's to jump into their trap, like a bear trap, if you will. And they're like, "Oop, I got you." And I learned that. I learned that in the last month, in the past few weeks. I learned, hey man, this is stupid. What are you doing? You know, first of all, you're getting your blood pressure up. You're getting agitated for what? To help them? To give them satisfaction? No, don't do it. Just ignore them. The best cure is to ignore them. I'm telling you, if you ignore someone, you won. You're going to be living in their heads rent-free for months and months to come. Now I know this is not easy because they use very kind of specific words to get your attention, to piss you off. Okay? They study you, they go to your Facebook, they try to find out more about you, to see what you are, who you are, to see what makes you tick, to see what your weaknesses are, and they prey on those weaknesses that you have. So how do you do that? Well, there's two ways you can do it. Don't resent them. Don't get angry at them. Forgive them. Just forgive them and ignore them. And I'm telling you, you're going to be like a walking Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't have used that analogy, but almost like a walking Messiah. Because that's it. You won. They lost. But this is a very difficult thing to do. I know it because I have a short temper. I lose my temper so quickly. But the trick is to try to overcome that short fuse and just focus on ignoring them and forgiving them. Again, this is easier said than done, and I'm definitely not a great example of that, but it is true. I know people who overcome this, and they're living a much better life because they're able to forgive other people, even though they know they will never change, even though they know they have hatred towards them, but they forgave them, and now they're living their lives in peace. It's tough. This is tough, but it's not impossible. Even for me, I'm still going through this myself. You know. All right, let's take off. Let's go. There's always going to be elements that's going to try to anger you. Somebody cut right in front of you. Somebody's taking their time at the ATM and they're doing it slowly and you're in a hurry. You're always going to get tested. Somebody cut in front of you in the line and then, you know, or whatever it might be. You're always going to encounter something that's going to trigger you in life. But you have to practice that this is something that's part of how life is here. And you shouldn't let that bother you. Okay? You shouldn't let that bother you. And if you can overcome that, not to let that bother you, then you're gonna live in a very happy place. You're gonna be in a happy place, man. 100%. But this is difficult to do. This is not easy. What I'm just saying here, it's not easy. It's very difficult, but it's not impossible. Anyway, enough talking. Let's take off. That's it. You're welcome. I'm not a life coach. I'm far from being a life coach, but I'm learning too, guys. It's not about me. It's just about, I learn just like you. I make mistakes just like you. I learn every day, man. Dude, talk about a sinners. Let me tell you something. Talk about the sinners. I'm a poster boy of sinners. The kind of sins I have in my past, the kind of crazy shit I did in the past. Quite frankly, I can't even fucking talk about it, all right? But I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that person. I'm a different person, you know. And we're all born of sins. It's to repent your sins and to overcome it, you know. I can go back in past. All I can say is I'm sorry. I apologize. Hopefully my apology will be accepted. And I want you to know I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. It's just who I was. It's just who I was back then. I couldn't help myself. That's who I was. I was a different person when I was younger. I was a different type of person, you know. Now, I'm not going to go through details into what I'm talking about. It's not that important anymore. But I'm just giving you one example. I'm not a saint. I have sins. I've done things in the past I'm not proud of. At least I can publicly say it, you know. But the idea is to move on and learn from it and try to be a better person. You know, that's all you can do, man. Try to be a better person. You know, because the universe, the God, whatever you want to call it, this energy will forgive you if you are honest and sincere. And the universe and the God will know, if you want to call it God, whatever you want to call it. I call it universe energy. It will know that you're being sincere. It already knows. I don't have to prove it to you. You don't have to prove it to me. But if you are sincere inside your spirit, if you are sincere, the universe will know that you are being sincere about maybe what you did in the past and how you treated people and your ex-girlfriend or whoever, that you were wrong about that, but you couldn't help yourself, but you were wrong. But now you learn from that and you're moving on. So that's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. And move forward. All right, let's take off this airplane. Like I said, I'm just learning, just like you guys, just like everybody else. That's all I do every day is learn. Try to be a better person, man. You know what I mean? And this YouTube really kind of, in a way, it's helping. Even though I'm doing television, I think some of these messages, some of this stuff can help other people. You know, communicating, talking about it, I think it can help other people if we talk about it. And if we are sincere, above all, about it, I think that's the important thing, being sincere. Thank you, Vibe. And look, man, I soak it all in, man. From all my 41 years of experiences, you know, I mean, there's so many mistakes I made. So many mistakes I made, man. But like I said, we can't go back in time. What's done is done. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't correct that. And if someone's gonna hold a grudge against me for something that I did in the past, there's nothing I can do about that. Only thing I can do is forgive them. I said, I'm sorry. I hope you can accept my apologies. I want you to know, what I did was wrong. Hopefully my apologies, my sincere apologies will be accepted. If not, I understand. But you can't about the past. What's done is done. It is what it is. At the end of the day, who's going to judge you? Knows who you really are inside. You don't need someone else to judge you. The universe. But at the same time, I want to make sure people are having good time. I want to make sure people are enjoying themselves when they come to the live stream. Have fuel. I knew that I was wrong. It's just a video game, like Mr. 4K. Why are you getting angry? You couldn't make that shot on the basket, right? No reason to get so upset. No reason to use vulgar language and say F this, F that, F this game, and then just leave a live stream and quit. So I had to make an apology about that because I knew that what you did was very crappy. To correct yourself, to say, hey, what I just did was stupid, or was really ridiculous, to acknowledge, write it like that. And I met a bunch of people who were thinking like that. I know the best. That's why I'm a doctor. That's why I'm a PhD. That's why I'm this. You know, whenever you see somebody presenting a title, you know, you see those guys with a title and a bunch of titles behind on their wall. The self-entitlement, you know, like, I'm a title. I'm the best. You know, that person, it's living in its own ego all the time. And we have a president, obviously, who's doing that right now. Successful businessman. He's the most successful. He's. I know why it's breaking up. Oh no. You're speaking too much truth, guy. Too much truth. We do not talk the truth. Lie. Lie. We want you to lie, Mr. 4K. Lie all the time. Deceive. Be the devil. The devil. Worship the longhorn evil. You see, now the chat's coming back. As soon as I go back to Satan, that's it. Everything's connected perfectly. Oh, there's Prince George. Oh, that's cool. Let's look outside. Let's see how it looks outside. Where's the camera? Camera, external. Oh my goodness. That looks beautiful. That looks beautiful. I know. That's, you know, I believe personally this is a spiritual war. It's like Jesse Lee Peterson says, this is a spiritual war between good and evil. I really believe that. It's a spiritual war between good versus evil. But you have to think about it in a energy, spiritual energy type of a way, not in a physical form. I think one of the biggest problems we have as humans, we think of everything in a physical form. Like we got to be able to feel it. We got to be able to touch it. And if we cannot touch it, therefore it does not exist. But we're not thinking about like invisible energy that we cannot see, but it's there. So I think that's where we're at. We're between this spiritual war that's been since the world began, since the humanity began, between good and evil spirits, you know. Some people get possessed by that evil much quicker, much faster, and they never let go. And some are able to overcome it and become more good spiritually, you know. And you can see it, you can feel it. You know, when you look at people in groups, you can tell right away, okay, this guy's good, this one's not. It's really not that difficult to like pinpoint and detect who is who, you know. Well, that's good, because this is a Grand Canyon, boy. This is a Propa 12 Canyon. No, caravan. This is a Propa 12 caravan. I got me Propa 12 whiskey in here. I'm delivering Prapa 12 to the Sasquatch.
There you go.
Speaking of the internet, I'm switching back to fiber optic. AT&T. I spoke to them the other day. They said they're going to give me a good deal because I'm already in their ecosystem, and they said they can give me a good deal for 12 months. So I'm going to try that, man. I'm tired of Xfinity, Comcast, honestly. Xfinity, Comcast. I could write, like I said, I could write the best-selling New York Times books, novels, everything that's wrong with Xfinity. Oh, this is so nice over here, dude. Let's check it out, man.
500.
This is beautiful here. Beautiful. Wow. This game is so relaxing, man. Look at this little tiny island over here. This is a good hideout from Sasquatch. Canada, man, is so beautiful. British Columbia, guys. I mean, you wanna feel the nature? You wanna get closer to nature? Go to British Columbia, man. It's like it's so mesmerizing. It's and beautiful. Stunning. I know it will actually, Desperado. I heard it will. So what's going on with the xCloud? Is xCloud supposed to be releasing publicly in a few days or something? This is so beautiful. What a beauty. Wow, look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this beauty. I love this airplane. This airplane is perfect. This caravan. I love this caravan. This is perfect, dude. For sightseeing. Yeah, man. Go with the caravan. It's perfect. I think this plane is designed, honestly, for like nature and sightseeing like this. Nature. Very stable controls. I like it. Better than expected. And you can put a bunch of people in there, like maybe 8 people can fit in there with a bunch of luggage and whatnot. It's great. What's the next big game I'm waiting to buy? Mafia remake. And it's just around the corner. Mafia remake is just around the corner. So Mafia and of course Cyberpunk, the big one. You know, Cyberpunk 2077, you know. That's like on top of the list. That shit is so highly anticipated. And it's a great thing. It's coming out in November, just in time for next generation console release, and just in time for holidays. Perfect. That's it. This is my favorite airplane from now on, dude. I love this airplane. I really do. Look how smooth it is. Navigating this plane, dude. This is perfect. I'll probably go with a PC. I'll probably check it out on a PC, but wouldn't mind checking out the Xbox version as well. But definitely I want to see the Crysis on the PC remastered, for sure, to see what I can do. I think we can land somewhere around here easily. Could have landed over there, but that's fine over here too. Man, British Columbia, Canada. It doesn't matter which province you go to in Canada, especially Pacific Northwest Canada. It's just beautiful, man. But British Columbia is just pure beauty, bro. Pure beauty. Alberta too. Don't forget Alberta. But they're right next to each other, you know, British Columbia, Alberta, right next to each other. But man, look at this. Beautiful. It looks kind of like, I don't know, like a mini version of the Xbox One S. Like a super mini version of the Xbox One S. Crysis. I think they should do, can it run Microsoft Flight Simulator? I think we're past the Crysis. I think our new Crysis is, can it run Microsoft Flight Simulator? That should be the next thing. Can it run Microsoft Flight Simulator? That's the new Crysis. Look at this right here.
500.
You're moving to British Columbia? I want to move there too, but man, the winter, it's harsh. The winter, it's super, super harsh.
500.
Hold on.
500.
Oh, this is beautiful. I can land here. Hold on. Can I land here? Let me see. Is it possible? Can we do it? Oh!
Stall. Stall.
No! Good Lord! Wow! We did it. Wow. Hey. Who cares? Why is this simp always here, dude? This simp is always here. Hold on. Looks beautiful, man. Look at this. It's just beautiful. That's until the winter comes. That's until the winter comes. How cool it would be if you could like get out of the... You know what? If they ever do this, this will be freaking amazing. Imagine if they do an update, some kind of like DLC update where you can land anywhere you want to land, and then you can get out in a third person or a first person mode and just walk around. Walk around these areas, relax, kick. Imagine how cool. You know what? If they ever do that, that's it. That's it. Or like you can land next to what you call it, Himalayas. Let's say you land next to Mount Everest, and you park your plane, you get out of the plane, and you start climbing. Fuck, dude, that would be like the best game ever made. Imagine if they let you do that shit. How awesome that would be. You get out and you start walking in a third person, the first person, and there's an online multiplayer. You get to meet other people. Some people built, like Animal Crossing, they built their own, cabins and shit and camps. You can go visit their camps, hang out with their camps and talk to them, and then you can do all of that shit in virtual reality. Then you use a virtual reality headset and you do all of that in virtual reality. Oh my God, Microsoft, Asobo team, it's time for aggressive expansion. Me neither, man. Me neither. Whew. That would be awesome, dude. Well, there you have it, guys. That's all I have for you today. I know it's a short stream. It's about it's not really short, 2.5 hours. But we had fun. We explored British Columbia. Like I said, it's beautiful, man. Flying around here is just so beautiful. And I haven't even touched the surface on how beautiful British Columbia is, man. You know, let's look at it from a first-person view. Oh, you just look at that, man. And, there's passengers here. They can sit right here. Oh, you can put a bunch of people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And somebody in the back can lay down, whatever. 9. You can squeeze 10 people here, But 8 people, 8. You and somebody else here on the side, co-pilot. So 10 people. You can put 10 people in this thing, man. This is pretty awesome. pretty awesome, dude. Is the light working? I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty cool. I like this plane. Thank you, Randall. Thank you, Desperado. Thank you, Cameron D. Thank you all. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to jump into Stadia tomorrow. You know, check out Stadia. See how the Avengers runs on the Stadia. Check out some other games on Stadia. Because I haven't really... I haven't been to Stadia in a while, and I think it's time I jump into Stadia, because really it's been a long time, and there's a bunch of cool games now on Stadia. You know, Stadies. Time for me to visit the Stadies. You know, I haven't been to Stadies. It would be a nice little comeback. So, but yeah, this was fun. I had a great time. I love this stuff. I love it. It's great. I mean, look at that. It's just pure beauty. It looks just how beautiful it is, man. Look at that. It looks so real that you almost forget, man. At some times I look at this and I'm like, dude, this is just too real. Like, too real, man. Too real. You too, Cameron. Have a good night, all. I really appreciate you being here. It was a great time, as always. And I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see how Stadia versions run on the Avengers. And if you haven't picked up the Flight Simulator, I think you should go and get the Game Pass Ultimate. I mean, this is like... there's so much potential with the Flight Simulator here. They can do so much in the future. Especially the virtual reality. Once the virtual reality become available with multiplayer, people won't be able to put this down. It's going to be crazy. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Always a pleasure. Stay positive. Don't be negative. Ignore the negativity. Stay positive. Okay? And just try to live in the moment. Have a good time. Money comes and goes. Okay? Don't just think about the money all the time. It comes and goes. It's just a paper. The money doesn't define who you are as a person. So don't be too stressful. No reason for you to have a panic attacks so you can't catch your breath. You don't need that shit in your life. Try to be positive. Stay good. And stay healthy. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Prince George Tower